Hello, this is Joel Ross with Randy's Music Center, and we're going to take a few minutes to look at the Yamaha Clavinova model CVP 107, which you had expressed interest in. This instrument, as I mentioned, is a trade-in. It was manufactured, I believe, in 1999, so the same vintage as what you already have, as you know. One of the interesting aspects about it is it was used in a teaching studio. Private piano teacher. She used it as a secondary instrument. The original, or the main instruments that she used were the grand piano and the console studio type piano. So let's listen to the piano sound. Again, since you already have this, you know what it sounds like. A note test. I think you had requested that. We'll start with middle C and we'll go down to make sure that all the keys are working appropriately. And we'll begin at middle C and go up. So everything's working fine. The pedals are all functioning. Soft pedal. Sostenuto pedal. Those are some of the main basic functions. The cabinet is in very fine shape, the music desk. There's no damage. Everything is operating as it should. There is no, that I can hear, speaker damage or rattle or any untoward problems in the cabinet. It's still very sturdy. Excuse me. So let's listen to some of the other sounds. Electric piano series. Sometimes for the Christian contemporary service, those tones are required or look for. You see the guitar patches are exactly what you're accustomed to using. 12-string guitar. And a jazz guitar. Not sure how much you use all these in your service setting, but they're certainly there. We also have, of course, the complete panoply of choice of organ sounds, including the pipe sound, chapel sound. Chapel organ too. And then if you have more of a gospel feel to the instrument, you can put on some of the Hammond samples. Talking about some of the string patches. Slow attack strings. effects. And let's move along to some of the styles. I'm not sure how much you use those in the worship setting, but you have a whole array of backgrounds, as you know, and just traditional rhythms if you prefer that. Let's just listen to some of the traditional rhythms. You have different variations of each one of those. You have, of course, automatic introductions and automatic endings, which maybe you use, maybe not. Let's try some of the styles with the accompaniment button on. You actually get a background to play with the melody, not just a rhythm, but an entire orchestrated background. So let's go to that same pattern we used, and let's hear the background to that. Let's put on an introduction, and here we go. I'll put the accompaniment a little bit louder so you can hear that better. Works fine. Another aspect that I wanted to spend a few moments discussing is I spent some time with the instrument. I can't find out where I put my disc drive. Here it is. As you know, it uses a floppy disk. It's important that you be able to find a source for them. You can get them on eBay and Amazon. This is all the literature that came with it, the manual. There's a songbook here. And then a quick start guide. So again, you probably know most of these features, but they're all with the instrument and would be sold as the package. So with the disk drive, there's one thing that you probably know already, and that is anytime we're talking about a disk drive function or that technology, it's not as fast as a USB or a newer platform for storage. So you're going to hear some whirring in the disk drive as we set up some things. So I've recorded a few little snippets just to assure you that the disk drive actually is functioning and I'm actually able to record some things. So this is song number 1. It's just a little snippet. That's really little. Let's go to song number 2. We have to wait a few moments for the disk to read it. I'm going to play the pattern. That. Here's song number 3 I recorded. Wait a few moments for it to process and play. Of course, as you know, on playback you can transpose, you can adjust the tempo and so forth. All the features that you know already. Here's song number 4. So we'll play that little snippet. Gift to be simple. Again, all these are patterns or songs that I recorded. They are not resident in the instrument. We'll go to the last one I did, which is song number 5. And in this one I incorporated a style, so you could hear what this sounds like recorded with a background style. Show you that intros and endings work. So there we are, the quick overview of the Yamaha Clavinova CVP 107, and thanks for watching.